Good afternoon. This is my card and a cuppa, and I think this is going to be my new time. So let me just find you on my laptop and turn myself down. And turn myself down. There we go. So yeah, I think I'll have to make this time of day my new time for my card and a cuppa, because in the mornings I have too much sunshine coming in on my desk. Terrible problem. So it's really difficult to block the sun out because I've got to pull my blind all the way down, and I still can't get it quite down far enough. So I think 1:30 is going to be my new time for card and a cuppa. So I hope that works for other people. So I hope you've got your cuppa. I've got mine. And we're going to have a play with some retiring product and excuse me, sorry, and a stamp set in the annual catalogue that I haven't played with very much. So I thought we'd have a play with that as well. Hi, Anne-Louise, how are you? I'll see you tomorrow. I'm busily cutting up for that scrapbooking class. I've only got a little bit more to go. Some of it I can't cut up because you've got to stamp and do it yourself. So, but I'm nearly done. So that's really good. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to play with something that's retiring and carry over stamp set into the annual catalogue that I haven't played with much. Hi, Colette. I just got a message about wedding cars, so I'll just get rid of that message. So I'll deal with that later. So, yeah, I'm getting everything sorted. Well, Olivia and I are getting everything sorted for the wedding. So Olivia and I have been messaging back and forwards this morning. So she's looking after the photography side of things, and she was just checking on the times and everything, and she seems to have locked in her photographer. And I've been researching wedding cars, so I can't believe how nobody gets back to you. Like, do they want the business? It's just insane. I think I've got 3 emails out there to various wedding car places. Nothing. Heard nothing from them. One person got back to me and their price was just ludicrous. Gave me a quote, but then when I got the invoice, it said, oh, it's like $150 travel down to Central Coast from Newcastle and $150 back. And I'm thinking, oh, we'd be at Caves Beach. You don't have to travel. Anyway, and then GST, and like it added like another $600 to it. And I thought, you know what? No, not going to do that. So I think we've found a nice gold-coloured old split window combi. So he's just messaged me back. So hopefully his price will be reasonable. Anyway, enough of that. So I've just remembered I've forgotten to put my phone on do not disturb. So hopefully no more messages will come in. So I'm still working on my software. I've managed to get my software where I can do 2 cameras. I've done that, but now I can't get the audio to work. So I've got to get Mark to help me with that on the weekend. But anyway, we're getting there. So you're going to have to go with me while I put my phone up into the holder. So I will promise I will try not to drop you. Okay, now this is the bit I have trouble with. Okay, let's just get this sorted. Move my little stand forward a little bit. There we go. Okay, I can see you on my laptop, so I can see that everything is in view. Move that forward a little bit more, I think. Still trying to get the hang of where I've got to put everything. Okay. So, let me just put that there. Okay, so these are the products we're going to play with. I'm driving a fuel tank. Okay, all right. So in the mini catalogue that's retiring, we're going to have a play with some things out of this Abstract of Beauty suite. It's some something I haven't played with very much, but the stamp set and bundle are being carried over. Let me just... I'm just checking all. You'll sing, okay. Please don't. Okay, so the stamp set and dies are carrying over, but they're not carrying over as a bundle. So if you do like them, you've got till the 30th of June to buy it as a bundled product, and you'll get 10% off. Everything else in the suite is retiring. Gone. So I thought, well, I haven't played with the paper very much down here. It's specialty paper, and it's 6 by 4, is it? I've got 4 by 6, 6 by 4. So it's perfect for a card front, and I haven't played with that very much at all. And it's specialty, so it's got some gold foil in it, and it's 30% off. So it's down to $18.20. So you get 48 sheets, 4 of each design. And they're double-sided, and they're 6 by 4, like the same size as a photo. And that's really nice, and I have not played with that enough. Obviously, I've got too many things. Okay, and the hexagon shapes, the adhesive back hexagons, they're reduced 50%, so they're down to $6.62. Bargain. And the other thing, let me find my annual catalogue. I should have looked this one up. I had that looked up. I thought I was being really clever. Is the In the Moment stamp set, page 112. Okay, so In the Moment stamp set. I haven't played much with this. Got a couple of girls in my stamp club that don't like these sorts of stamps. I won't say what they call them, but they don't like them. I don't mind them. So I'm going to play with that as well. So, but also using up some retiring products. So this is the Abstract Beauty Suite, and that's called the Specialty Designer Series paper, and they're the adhesive backed hexagon shapes. But as I said, stamp set and dies are carrying over, but not as a bundle. So they're in the new annual catalogue. The other thing we're going to have a little look at is, well, the New Horizon suite is all retiring. The paper's 30% off. I do not know if that's already sold out. I haven't heard that it has. But this beautiful ribbon, it's in the Misty Moonlight and the Petal Pink, and I really like that ribbon, so that's going as well. So a couple of things we're going to play with. Put that there. Now these are some cards I've made with the Abstract Beauty DSP, just highlighting the designer series paper really, because the paper just is perfect for a card front. You just have to trim it down a little fraction, that's it. And this is all I think I've done with the In the Moment stamp set. So I haven't done much at all, but I did whip this one up this morning. And she's just looking out the window with her cup of coffee. And I've done the coffee dye. So I used the Nothing's Better Than Sweet. Hi Deb Field. Hi Jenny. And I cut out a coffee dye, and I just put the hexagon shapes behind it, cut the specialty paper out with the hexagon shapes that's in the bundle. So we're going to recreate something like that. I don't know what we're doing really, I'm just making it up as I go. So I've got my normal card base, my A5 card base in thick Whisper White. And this time I've got Blushing Bride as a card front. That's my little piece that I'm going to use to stamp my girl on. So this is the stamp set that matches the hexagon dies. So that's the stamp set. So it's a bit sort of, well, abstract. That's what the suite's called. But the dies are good standalone dies anyway. So if you don't want the stamp set, the dies work really well just by themselves. So it's worthwhile having a look. But they're not a bundle in the annual catalogue. They are still a bundle in the retiring catalogue. And then this is the in the moment one. So this is the image I used on this card. And this is the paper. So this is the size the paper comes. And it's double-sided. So perfect like for card making, just for a card front. I'll show you. So maybe you just have to trim it down a fraction. So it's just a little bit big. So really good for card fronts. Could be good for scrapbooking too. And then also in here, I did a whole lot of die cutting, obviously, when I made a card in the past. So I've got littler hexagons, which I thought I might use. I've also got some strips, but I thought we might go, I'll get rid of my card base. I thought we might go with little hexagons and just randomly place them. I'm just sort of going with the flow here. I'm not sure if I'm going to like anything I'm doing. But, you know, it's just one of those days where you can go with the flow. And then I could do my square over the top. Now those hexagons are smaller. So that's the hexagon way we could do it. And this is some strips I've got. Oops, don't want that one. So I could, I'm just in two minds about how to do this. I could just lay some strips randomly, like so. This might work. A bit more colour, maybe some spots. Or do you think that's too busy? And I could put my square over here. So who wants squares? Who wants hexagons? Because I'm undecided. I'll have a sip of coffee. See if anyone's got a comment. Nothing? Okay, no comments. I'll have to go with my own devices then. Now, I thought also I would do this one today. This girl with her dog sitting on the couch all wrapped up in a blanket. So I'm going to put her on a block. Straight on a block would be good. She's got a puppy. Okay. So the other thing I could do is just do hexagons down the side. Maybe that would be nice. Maybe I could do that, just sort of mismatch them down there. And then I could put, yep, that's what we're doing. Decision made. Okay, so I'm just going to use my snail and put some snail on the back of the hexagon. So this is abstract, because that's what the name of the stamp set and dies. Well, it's called Hello Beautiful, the stamp set. But in the mini catalogue retiring, it's called Abstract Beauty. So I'm going very abstract, which is really hard for me because I don't do abstract. But we can learn new things, can't we? So how was Hamilton Island, Deb? Field? I hope it was lovely. I'm just looking for one more, maybe down here. And maybe one more. No, I don't want to put too many on. Don't want, nope. I'll go with this one. You're all very quiet. So I could just sort of put it like that and cut it off. That's what we'll do. So I hope everyone's had a nice week. I've been at work my 3 days as usual. now. I'm not working as much next week because the boss is having some time off, so she doesn't want us there when she's got time off. Works for me. Happy to oblige. Okay, so I'm going to get my. It was good. How sad was that with that young bride that got killed falling out of the golf cart? Oh, my heart broke hearing that. I've whizzed around Hamilton Island in a golf cart, so I feel sad. Okay, I might have to bring my head in, guys. So let me just, I'm sorry if it comes in. I've just got to try and center it. There we go. Oh, doggy didn't work out so well. He'll do. I'll fix him. I didn't press hard enough in the middle. I shall fix him. No worries. Now I'm just going to get my blends and do the blending, colouring. I'm just getting anything I find in my... I got this bag from Backstage event last year, and I didn't have a clue what to do with it. My laptop does fit in it, but it's a sloppy sort of bag. So this is where my markers go when they're damaged in classes, and I have to replace them for my class. So these are the ones I use. So when the painting tip gets... I know they should have been wearing seatbelts, Deb, but it's still sad. I don't know if I wore a seatbelt, but we are going back quite a few years. So we won't go there. As to how many years back we're going for me, being on Hamilton Island. It was a long time ago. Nearly 30 years ago. Okay, so I'm going to sort of do similar colours to this girl. So I'm using light old olive for her trousers. And I don't really do a lot of reading. I do more crafting than reading. So I'm never really under a rug reading a book with Rosie. But I'm often under a rug. Especially at night time, watching MasterChef. So I'll try and colour this quickly so it's not too boring. Now this is a retired in colour. It's Rococo Rose. I might do her blanket in Rococo Rose. So yeah, if the colours are retired, I just throw them in that bag that I showed you. And it's working really good. I'll just grab that bag and use them for myself. Of all the blends that have been, you know, relegated to my to my stash. And you'll know I'm colouring with the bullet end. That's because most of the blends that go into that bag, the paintbrush end has been pretty much ruined with class work. So, but this end is fine. So I figure, well, I'm just going to hang on to that and use them for my own crafting. Okay. So that's a blankie. What colour is this? Pool Party. Let's do her pillows. The pillows over here are in Pool Party, so I'm not really even worrying too much about blending. I'm just colouring quickly so I don't take up too much of your time this afternoon. Although you can always jump off if you need to do anything. How's your mum, Colette? I noticed she's been having a bit of a rough time. I'm going to have a sip of coffee. Now, what's this one? Soft suede. Let's do a little brown doggy. Rococo Rose. I'm thinking, what's a Cocoa Rose is one of your favourite colours. Well, you never know. It might come back. If they do a colour refresh, you never know. Sometimes they do that. They bring retired in colours back in. So, hang on to it. I've hung on to my in colours for the last few years. The ones that have gone out, that have retired, because I'm thinking they're going to do a colour refresh in the next year or so. They seem to do it about every 5 to 7 years, I think. And I was really annoyed when I got rid of some retired in colours and then they did a colour refresh. I thought, damn it, I had that colour. I could have kept that colour. So this one's cinnamon cider. That's what the coffee mug's going to be. Could be hot chocolate. Don't mind myself a hot chocolate in the cold weather. But I do like my coffee. Did anybody know that? Does anybody know that I like my coffee? I bet you don't. I'm being silly. Okay, so she's just going to have some petal pink socks. They're bed socks, I think. Don't you? I think they're bed socks. Nice fluffy bed socks. And what's this? Soft suede. I want crumb cake. Oh, that's dark crumb cake. Crumb cake, that can be her hair. So Olivia's obviously got a few things sorted, so she's stopped messaging me now. And that's good. And we're going to sort the cake out next week. And we're going to Yummy Delicious, the cake people that are at Erin Affair. But guess where they also have another shop? I bet you'll never guess. Oh, see, that's not good. They've got another shop at East Gosford. How convenient. And it's just up from the wedding dress shop. So, so we're going there next Wednesday afternoon to sort the cake out, hopefully. And yeah, slowly but surely it's all coming together. So that's good. Okay. Okay. I should do down here, shouldn't I? What's this one? Light crumb cake. I don't want... Yeah, okay. I wonder if that's got a yucky end on it. Some of them don't. Oh, no, that's all right. So this is the bed. Or the couch that she's lying on. Because you can only buy the blends in doubles, like light and dark. If one of them goes yucky in my class pack, I tend to have to buy the set to replace it. So some of them have still got the brush tip okay in my collection. I'll say it's my collection. Now I just want to... Is that the other dog's leg behind there? I can't quite... No, that's the leg. That must be the blankie. Let's have a look. I'll just do a bit more blanky colour. Is that Rococo Rose? Oh yes, thank goodness for that. Take your money with you. They charge fortune on wedding cakes these days. Yeah. Yeah. Now these are the skin coloured blends that Stampin' Up brought out. I'm not really sure why I bought them because I don't really use them. But anyway, let's have a look because I don't want her skin to be too white, too pink, too brown. See, ew. Maybe. Yeah, I think she's got too much makeup on. Colour her little pingies. There we go. That looks not too bad, I don't think, for a quick colour. I always have a scrap of Whisper White near me when I'm using my blends, just to try a colour out if I'm not sure what it's going to do, like what colour it will be. Okay, so that's all good. So let me just put these all back in here. Okay, so with the wedding cake, Anna Louise, she's wanting a cutting cake on top. So we've been told that'll be 200. And she wants cupcakes on a stand. So we've been told that they are about $4.50 a cupcake. So she wants, that's sort of what we're going with. Depends on what she decides she wants as well. Okay, that's coming together. Do we need more hexagons, or will we just leave it like this? I think it's okay. Now let me see. I've got a blending brush here somewhere. Pinks. I don't know what's on this, but let's just fluff around the edges. Nothing's on that. Let's get Blushing Bride. And just put a bit of colour around the edges. You can do this with a door bar, but I'm being lazy. I'm just using my blending brushes. If you haven't got these blending brushes, they are the best. The best things ever. Oh, that sounds nice, Jenny. A red velvet cupcake and a cupcake tower. Yeah. That's what she's wanting, like cupcakes all around and then the cutting cake on top. So that's what we're going with. So no, I don't think there's that much left to organise. We've sort of got everything, we'll have everything booked in, I think. I know, I've got a little book. Got a little book keeping track of everything. So, here we go. Now I'm just going to place this somewhere like so. So this is the way, another way of using up your retired paper. And I'm going to put my glue. Where's my glue gone? There it is. So okay. So I put that onto my card front. And oops, that's crooked. Just as well I use glue, I can straighten it up. Let's just take it off and lie it down again, because that was just disgusting. That's even worse. God, Denise, what are you doing? Let's just try again. Honestly. Maybe my card front's not straight. I've got a feeling that could be the problem. Oh no, it was me. There we go. Now I'm going to bring in, I now I've got glue on my fingers. My Nothing's Better, because even though she's not holding the cup of coffee, I'm still going to use the coffee dye. And what sentiment? Because adulting is hard. That sounds pretty good to me. Because adulting is hard. Yes. Sometimes it is. And sometimes it isn't. Is that it? because adulting is hard. Okay, so I'm going to get some scrap paper. I'm just thinking maybe that colour, which was polished pink, which is a current in colour. Yes, polished pink. Hold on, girls. Here we go. Oh, look, and I've even got some with some sticky on the back. Bonus. I'll bring my little mini emboss machine back in. And I shall put that down. Now, what to do with the dye? There it is. Honestly. Oh, profiterole cake. I know people back in my day when I got married. No, my daughter's at it again. She's messaging me. I'll just get rid of that for a moment. Back in my day, I had some of our friends had that. That would be yummy. But I don't think she's going to go with that. She's got her mind on something else. So sunflowers are a bit of a theme. So in this card, I cut it out in balmy blue, and then I just put my blending brush over the top. Whereas this time I've just cut it out with the darker pink, which looks pretty good, I think. Is that my daughter again? Probably. Liv, stop it. Yeah. Okay, so I'll put that back there, and now I'm just thinking if I can remember where I put these dies. I'm just wondering whether that would fit in this. Come on. Not quite. Okay. Fine. No, that's not going to work, Denise. Okay, bear with me. Last time that worked quite well, putting it there, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to do just see what we've got. I know, a little tag would work. See if we've got anything little in there. So sometimes when I cut things up, I cut extras up and I put them in these little boxes that I've got. And that works a treat, just like this. So I'm just thinking that would work. Yep, that's going to work. So what colour will I do? Will I do polished pink? I guess so. Okay, let's see if we can get this nice and even. I might have to bring my head in. Nah, too far over. Let's see if I've got another one. Yeah, so things are coming together and it's not really that stressful. We just plod along, and they're quite easygoing with what they're wanting, and which is nice. So that one was that shape. This one's going to be a little bit bigger, but that's okay. And I'll move it down a bit. That's better. Okay, that one can go in the bin. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in my retiring hexagon shapes, which I said were 50% off. So $6 something they are. How could you not resist those? And even though there is the pink, this is petal pink. It's not, I don't think that's going to really go. I think it needs the contrast of the blue. So instead of making a bow this time, we might just make a little tie. $6.62. Very good, Jenny. So you've got to the end of June to do any last chance buying from that catalogue I showed you a minute ago. I'm going to chop this off. And there's also the other special. There's too many specials on at the moment. People are just a bit overwhelmed, I think. So I'm just going to put that down here, I think. Is that on my hand or is that on the card? No. And I think I'm just going to lay it flat. There's also the other BOGO kit sale special that's going at the moment. Buy one and you get one kit 50% off. I've just got a delivery and it's got 2 kits in it for me. So the kits I bought was A Million Thanks and the robot one for kids. So I'm going to play with those. I'm thinking of doing a class. If you've got a kit that you've already bought and you'd like to just come and put it together, I'm thinking of doing a class where you can just come and put your kits together and have coffee and cake. Why not? So they're the hexagon shapes. They're really lovely. So yeah, if there's anybody interested in that, it would be free. No charge for the class. Just bring your own kit and come and craft. So how cool is that little card? I think it's really cute. But, you know, I'm allowed to say that because I made it. And now I'm just going to get a little bit of scrap out and cut it up. 1.5 and 10.5. Well, just. And I'm just going to put that inside, decorate the inside of my card with a bit of designer series paper. That's one way of using up designer series paper. I might just do the abstract side just for the heck of it. You've got lots of kids, Anna Louise. Okay, we can do that. Weekend or weekday. I was hoping maybe a weekday, but I know you work, so maybe that's not going to work. Yeah, we'll have to work on that. Whoops. So if anybody wants to buy a kit while the sale's still going, and then come and do a free class where you just put your kit together and we just craft along and have some fun, we can do that. So yeah, so that's the lovely paper. That's down to $18 something in this suite of abstract beauty, and the hexagons are half price, $6 something, 62 I think Jenny said. The wedding is March next year, Jenny, so a lot of time between now and then. I just think they're fun cards, and if you're not happy with the dog because he's a bit didn't stamp real crisply, if you've got a journal marker and your steady hand, you can just sort of go over the lines with your dog. I'm not going to do that now because I'll make a complete muff of it. I might do it later. But yeah, I just thought, everybody knows I love my coffee. I thought we needed to do some coffee cards and use some retired product. So I hope you liked that, girls. What else have I got to tell you? The kit promotion finishes on the 30th of June. The weekend, please. I start a new job in July. That will be full time. Oh, you'll have to tell me all about that tomorrow, and Louise. So this finishes on the 30th of June, and the last chance product list. Check it out. There's some really good sales in there. A lot of things are 50% off. The BOGO kit promotion finishes on the 30th of June. So there's only like another week, well, not quite a week of that, where you can buy one kit, get one half price. So that's really good. And then, of course, next Friday, the 1st of July, the new mini catalogue goes live. So I can't show you inside, but that's the new mini catalogue. I've got lots and lots of stuff from it. Haven't played with, I'm starting to play with a few things, but I'm not really going to jump on in and get full on into this catalogue until August. I just think it's a bit too soon for Christmas stuff. And I'm still working my way through all the lovely things in the annual catalogue. So let me just also show you. So my next class is coming up on the 2nd of July. So Saturday week is a mail card class. So you're going to make these 4 mail cards. $25. Book in. I've only got 2 people booked in so far, so I've still got plenty of room in that class. And mail cards are always a challenge, I think. So that's my mail card class. And on the 16th of July, I've got the Sun Prints card class, using all the beautiful products in the Sun Prints suite of products. And I think I've only got 2 booked in for that too so far. So they're coming up. I'll have my online card class going up over, towards the next weekend. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that, using two stamp sets and from the annual catalogue in the moment, and Nothing's Better Than, and using the retiring abstract beauty paper and hexagons for our backgrounds. So thanks for watching, ladies, and I'll see you on Monday for Makeup Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow in Louise. Bye for now.